your blood. Y'all ain't have these false got the cop. There's the eagle in your mug. I rock like I'm TV unplugged. Let the M1 rock one of your fucks. I give a fuck about who catch the slug or who tell. If the kid got money for bail, when if they get out, get the fuck out who tell. Or your bitch talking measly, still talking too.
That was crazy.
The rock is rocked up and sold out. Y'all can't sell, and y'all won't be seen like an
You see how I'm saying?
You see the vibe? You see the vibe?
You see how the vibe is? Yeah, let's take this, yo. That's that word, yo. Yeah. Them boys back up. That's how you gotta get more of that. That's how you get more of that.
We back. Philly First 48. We here. Episode what?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I do not know. I'm sorry, y'all.
Episode 10, y'all.
Episode Dynasty.
Season 9. We here with another special one, man. We got a legend.
Legend. Thanks for having me. Thanks for I made it. We at the first 48. What?
You know what it means going V for down. You feel me?
Listen, man.
What's up?
A GOAT itself. I appreciate you,
Thanks
man.
for having me. Pleasure to have you. A pleasure to have me.
Listen, man. Y'all see who it is. Smart.
Let them know if you don't know who it is.
Yep.
One part of state property.
Yeah.
One of the hottest spitters coming up out of Philly.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
West Philly, let's get that. West Philly.
Oh man, I mean, y'all been doing it for a long time. They said West Philly got it on Smash right now.
Yeah. Right.
However.
Right, they say Uzi from out there, right?
Oh, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing shit up. We ain't doing that. What's wrong? What's wrong?
That sounded crazy though. That'll be guy.
Make some noise for the spot. We got claim that.
My bad.
It's all good.
I heard something. He was out west. I seen him somewhere in the neighborhood. I'm just trying to figure it out. School me, y'all. Till y'all got to school me. You know I'll be under the radar.
Man, y'all pay the way though.
Right.
When it comes down to it, man, we grew up listening to y'all, man.
Right. Yep.
You know what I mean? You sticked out.
Let me cut you off real quick. My brother,
Right.
my older, he got my like 4 years. Sometimes for like a couple months, it's 5 years.
Right.
No, like a month, it's 5 years. However, he was listening to y'all.
Right.
I thought that nigga was cool.
Right.
Whole time he was a nut ass nigga.
Oh, damn.
You know?
Damn.
So I'm gonna get into that later.
All right.
I just remember the state prop quotes. I should have wear the state prop.
Yeah, he said that we was doing numbers. We was doing numbers like Rockaway.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
Since we jumping right here first in the
we
state
doing
property,
numbers just like Rockaway.
Cause I had a vendetta.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
I had a very bad vendetta.
What happened?
With
Talk
state
to
property, right?
Oh,
when I
man.
was young, I told you I thought my brother was so cool. He thought y'all was so cool.
Right.
So y'all put the state property on him. He put the state property on me.
Right.
Whole time, I go to school one time. I was 7th grade.
Right.
The lady like, why the you got that jacket on? And this lady used to treat me like I was her son.
Right.
I'm like, so you know what that jacket mean? I was like, no. She was like, don't you never wear that jacket again.
Right.
And I'm like, why the fuck did my mom buy me this jacket?
Right.
fluid.
So now, it still over my head. I never figured it out until I'm upstate with the jacket on.
That's the
marketing.
So I get it, cause I'm around people.
Okay.
So I done know people listen to an album and work this way right to jail. So I understand that. So it's marketing. So it ain't really too much of us. It's who marketed and how I get marketed, and it's up to you to make a decision in your life. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just cause you want to be state property. You could have been out and just made a simple mistake, man.
Yeah.
And just so happened the thing was called state property. So, you know. We can pass judgment on it because I had to transition and stuff like that. You know, we all come from that place, the hood, and most of us go upstate. I know a lot of people did 17 years, 28 years, and they home now, but they done turned to doctors. Yeah. So you can't make a change. So that ain't us. Don't blame us.
No, I was just saying that y'all did make us feel like being state property was cool than a motherfucker.
It wasn't just that. That was a Philly thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That ain't had nothing to do with state property. That was a Philly thing of how we just was raised, and we from the home of the spitters.
The home of the spitters.
And then I was just saying that, man. We don't really know how much control we got of things. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
when
At
you
the
young,
time,
you don't know what you
young,
put in
right.
the universe. You just expressing pain.
Absolutely.
That's what we all got familiar and in common. I'm my man Kendrick. In the words of Kendrick Lamar, we do share the same thing, and that's pain. So when we coming out, we not thinking about what we doing. We just expressing ourselves, and it's wild about that. It's connecting to if you sell 1 million records to 1 million people. If it connected 2 million people, it connected to, so that's 2 million people in pain. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
So you just evolving on a common, you 15 and 16.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Shit. I just remember, man, just like taking it back 15 years, if you can say, like, you know what I mean? Y'all was running around.
Right.
Y'all was putting on a different way and shit like
Right.
that. Like, you know, when it came down to it, we never saw nobody from the city moving militant and was hot
Right.
and was catered. And, you know what I mean? Y'all just have everything in one and y'all represent the city so well and shit like that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Take us to the moment, you know what I mean? And I know you probably sick and tired of the Rocafella story and sick and tired of we never had you on. We never got it from your side. So we gotta take us.
Let me go ahead.
We gotta start. We gotta come a little further back than that. What part of West Philly you from?
Yeah, let's take all the way back. Let them know. Let them know,
I'm from
man.
down the bottom. Well, we used to always get sent to 38th and Wallace to my great grandma's house. She's really down the way, you know what I'm saying? Then we moved up to 42nd Street, but everybody considered us the bottom. Anything with a low number, anything else from down 33rd is north side. And so, you know, north and west always rocking with each other. So it be one of them things going on, like soon you get from 33rd Street, it's going in the north, you know? So I knew people in north too. It wasn't just, you know what I'm saying? And I traveled around out west. I traveled a lot of places, you know what I'm saying? Because we got family everywhere. But we was more, you know what was going on. So there was a lot of stuff going on. Everybody go down and get what they gonna get. But west side, the bottom.
West side, the bottom.
So how when you start rapping?
I started rapping, man, about 3-4 years before we got signed. So if that, probably 2 years. So I only had one rap. Everybody else, you know, everybody else was artists. I'm in the hood.
You know how hot you gotta be?
Right.
You only had one
So that's what I had to add
2 years?
because I was in the truck. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot to
shit.
talk about already. Then everybody feeling like they bet you, and I'm little. So you dealing with all this stuff. I'm dealing with a Napoleon complex. I'm running around the hood. I'm losing. I ain't got nothing. You're dealing with somebody I ain't got nothing to lose. So, and we can come rap about it. And you think, so you like, man, still do sharp still. So by the time we got the Roca-fella, I think I kind of understood it already. Like, you right?
So you said 2-3 years before y'all got.
Yeah, before I got signed to
So y'all was
ICH was there before.
how
me.
long-
They was way
Take
before
us
me.
back. Take us. Oh yeah. All right. How old was you when you got signed? And take us to that ICH moment after that.
All right, so I was about 17, turning to 18. So I had to be rapping by like 15 or something like that. So 19 we was like really signed because it took us like that process was like a year and a half just to get your advance money or something like that because they was working out logistics with the contracts or whatever that was going on.
Yeah.
So I was just able to just hold out, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can hold out, I got a couple dollars, let me just chill, figure this out. But we was signed. I don't even know if it took that long, but it was something like that. It took a while, like 6 months. It felt like a year and a half waiting for something, you know? But that's what is. And when we got there, I think I was like, grown. Like 18, I was there, almost there. Then 19, we going to, you know, we supposed to be minute, 21 to 18. So however it happened, I'm going through it from 8 to 10. By the time, you know, if I tell you the whole story, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, he ate this. So as soon as we get to remember things is tragically happening towards us, then by the time we 12, we got to take care of the household. So now we turn, you see what I'm saying? So everybody coming in, we like, all right, well, come on, we got to recruit a few people too. We recruiting and doing what we got to do. So by the time I met the ICH guys, I was like 14, 15. Or 16 because I was running around out here, you know what I'm saying? So
running around.
Yeah, I was running around. That's what I really was doing. So that's what I expressed, and then so I'm thankful for them people with the studio because I ain't had a great event. I told myself the other day, man, like if it wasn't for this music, that's why I had a situation called being creative kept me alive. Because if I wouldn't have never knew where we'd be, you know what I'm saying? If that ain't happened, because you know what road we was running down, man. You know, we see it today. So we know exactly what's going on, you know what I mean, where it was heading. So I was just blessed. So it was jacked up about some of the things that happened, but that's why you ain't never heard me.
Yeah.
Because it was, one of the mixed emotions where like, I ain't feel like tapping into it, but sometimes you got to get it out too because that's therapy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to heal, you know what I'm saying? Because we going through changes all the time, so.
Yeah, man, you the one of the ones that stuck out like a thumb and shit like that.
I appreciate that.
But before you got signed, Jimmy Saint, all that, so y'all had a group.
Yeah,
let the people know.
Jimmy and D.
Jimmy the Saint, the
Is he's doing film now?
Yeah, he's doing movies now. Yeah,
I didn't know. I'm learning.
That's important that you'll be here. Break it down to the people.
Yeah, so Jimmy had the studio. I don't know if he's doing movies now because soon we got signed, Jimmy went away for a long time.
He went to jail.
It was a lot of stuff going on in the hoods. I don't know. It was a lot of people taking falls, and he was going to jail. It was a lot going on. I don't really know all his history behind it because I had my own situations going on, but that's why I don't really know what he was doing today. But he went away soon as we got there. So that's how we ended up in Black Friday hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
He told him.
I heard stories. So, but I don't. And that was wild. Cause O never told me that. You understand where I'm coming from? Okay. That's the wild part about that. So I'm like, well, why? I heard shit, but I'm like, damn, O never. You know what I'm saying? And then we always, but that's my man. But it's like we argue about dumb shit. But he should have expressed that to me if that really happened. But he never even told me nothing like that.
Yeah, he definitely came on the platform.
I should have did my homework. I didn't know we was
No, because I heard some stories.
No, I mean, it's some stuff.
Because a few stories, but I didn't know, because a lot of people fell, you know what I'm saying? So because a lot of folks I knew that had fell about situations his name was involved. And I was like, that's crazy. But even with O, I never heard nothing like that. Take us to the moment when you and O-Schemo first meet and shit like that. Well, we meet in ICA, O was the guy, he was, O had the most raps there, so he felt like that was his territory, but he ain't have a partner. So, he was the tall guy in the group, Here come little Speeds. So, and from there, we had this love-hate relationship thing going on, but, it panned out and we became the hitmen. So y'all two was, and it's true, this is your story, so y'all two was actually the ones picked out of the group to at Roca-fella. Jay personally, him.
Jay-Z said, I want these two.
Outside, there was how many? It was probably 7 in the group that was there, and Jay picked us too. Yep.
The feeling, I know you want to ask some questions and shit like that. The feeling, you just getting like, you West Philly, the bottom, getting out the mud, getting out. Just from that, being from that environment, and now you sitting rapping for Jay-Z, like. Right. Now, was wild. That's the surreal part when we come. Like, I was a kid transition. I'm the guy leaving from down the way, you know what I'm saying? Stuff ain't working out right. Send him, he's in fights in school. Send him to his uncle's house. So we sitting back, we hearing, in the hood, we popped out, you know what I'm saying? We popped out and listened to Jones and shit, Prince CDs and stuff like that. But when we went to my uncle's house and I needed a better environment, I used to hear Jay-Z records like, what's that, John? How does it like that, Joe? How does it flow? It was like, and I'm sitting there vibing, and my folks put me on them Jones, and I'm like, damn. So the medium get signed to him after all that stuff that we was going through. It was like, wow, because everybody telling you ain't gonna make it. We gonna die.
I'm glad you said that.
We about to die. We gonna kill you. Why is you writing raps? You ain't going. You know how they is. You know how the hood is. They vicious. And I used to tell them mean and vicious. That's what they was. So, and I used to tell them that, but that's how I used to be. So we ain't thinking we gonna get that far, but we did. And that's crazy because we hearing this, like I say, through the process. If you Young Guns is what, 15, 16. I'm a little bit older, but we kids at the end of the day. So just imagine where we coming from already. Yeah, man. Already.
Did you ever have that thing we made a moment?
Yeah. I think what when I had my moment. I think Vegas. I felt good in Vegas. Oh no, actually back at the studio because I had some new clothes. I had my motherfucking shirt that you could see through, all kind of shit. I had my ACGs on, with a pocket full of cash. You couldn't tell I made it. You see what I'm saying? That's what I knew it. I said, okay, we doing something now. So and then it gave me more drive, man. Now you see how if you pay somebody, how you can motivate something versus starving it. If you feed it, you understand where I'm coming from? Wow. But if you starve it, it ain't that motivated. Now you can get in your bag. I was already in my bag, but now I'm seeing that I'm universal now. I was just local. You know what I'm saying? But the local help you get universal. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that kind of is a good look though, man. But
before we get ahead of ourselves, the legendary motherfucking freestyle on a radio station with a Cosmic Kev, it was Come Up Show and shit.
No, that was Funk Flex. You talking about Funk Flex? Which joint? What joint?
I'm talking about the one that set it off when Jay
Sparks the rapper.
You the first one was like,
And I'm sitting in there, you know how I was dealing with. So everybody sitting around with their homies and clicked up. I said, you know, over there though. But I said, they probably they showing off. You see, if you look at it, you see me pacing in that drop. So you know what? All right. Now when I got my little thing off, I was like, yeah, I made it. And I was on my joint. But like I said, I'm so glad that I had that studio time, and even in the basement, what Give It To Me was created and all that kind of stuff. The time to just bury myself in that basement in the dark, just sleep in the dark, and just, you know, and just discipline myself like a pit bull. So when I come out, I got enough raps to fight back. You know what I'm saying? And that's when people got to respect my hand on. Yeah. I was the street stuff. I took a break for a minute. Now I got to focus. You can't just trying to do two. It become I'm exhausted, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I appreciate the times of struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate the times of struggle, man.
So that get you
For
there.
real.
That struggle, man. You keep that stomach on a little growl, you know. But when a person, then also if somebody paying you for you, that's how it's, you know, because we get to that point where people act like we ain't there no more. We looking at you like, well, why this person over here still there, but you keep trying to convince me I ain't.
Right.
That's the problem. So that's why a lot of stuff, I was going through mental changes and stuff like that, because even with the Give It To Me, you hear all the stories, Jay ain't do what you was supposed to do. You like, damn, man, like, that's kind of whack, you know what I'm saying? But you dealing with that, so now we living under conditions we ain't supposed to be under no more. Right. That's criminal, you know what I'm saying? When I'm chasing my bread and to feed my family, that's generations. So hold up, dog, that's my babies and stuff. We trying to feed my folk. We already come from the transition, so you know the crib gets shot at. You know my man got rocked at 14. You know it, we talking about it. So that's when I had got to the mental stuff, and then that's why I got my foundation. That's why I really did that. Me and Dr. Wilson got together, man. He got the fellowship foundation, and I was like that, you know. We wanted to talk to, so we wanted to help the kids from 14 to 18, but I got into it because I went through it. People don't know we going through trauma and turmoil and stuff like that. When you motherfuckers think they feel like, and you know where we from, so when we feel like somebody doing it, that's traumatized. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. But it's like
you can do something about it.
But now in 2024, now you can just go shoot out there and, you know what I mean, on and stand on it. Now.
I'm talking about at the label, because but if you pay attention to me, I never really responded to that. I never really addressed that. Even when the stuff I was going through it with the camp, I ain't tell everybody all the things that was going on. And when I came back, guess what I did? I put my own album out. Because people don't realize that while I was up there the whole time, Bad Guy 1 I did. You know what I'm saying? My own money. Bad Guy 2 I did. Well, that was a proposal. So Tim Thomas I had some parts with me because he invested in me. You know what I'm saying? But I know BG1, all me. You know what I'm saying? Me, Adra, shout out to Adra, Asamoah, Dr. Adra, Asamoah, and the Camp Chill and all the guys, Ratad, and all them guys. So, you know, that's our thing. So I was doing this under that umbrella, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you got Rainy and Long. We leaked that. Because Crack came up.
That's a banker right there, too.
So Crack got to the label. So I'm like, yo, you know, Crack going through whatever change, you know, he under, you know, whatever label situation he got going, so he upset. I'm telling him, I don't know, my folks is locked up. And I want a record out because everybody dropping albums. I was supposed to have been dropping one. So here you go, Rainy and Long. And you see that, Joe, we be out. But shout out to Ted Smooth, too, because I heard a situation with Ted, and I think Ted didn't get compensated the way he was supposed to. So I'm like, I want to shout him out because people was in the, and we at Roca-fella, we was, you know, people was even dealing with them A-listers because we in there with Hov and all that. Then, you know, we had top-notch stuff. So B-list, so they're probably trying to look at him like some, you know, C-list. But I was taking these joints. Ring Along is a banger. All right, you'll see me on joints with Kanye and them. All right, y'all want to give me no beat? Come on, Ted Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Give me a Bula. But we started getting better production on part 2, so that's when I was running the Bula now. But on part 1, I didn't mind who they was. We still was helping people out like U-Count. What's my boy name? I think his name U-Count did Till I'm Gone. People like D-Dot for Trouble, man. Like these beats wasn't A-list beats, but come on, man, let's talk. We feeling something though. We got something going on. You listen to them records, there's some pain going on. Who can't relate? So we sit back, now you understand, y'all gotta relate to where we coming from anyway, because you can play this game all you want, but it is what it is.
That's crazy, man. So listen, that's something, man. That Give It To Me record, man.
I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah, that'd be me.
How old was you?
That'd be me. I be trying to find it on my phone. When I find it, I'm gonna give y'all the real version of it. If you hear
What?
these
You gotta drop that shit.
I'm gonna drop it.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna drop it. I swear, because I got it.
You
I
on
got
the court. You dropped
I
that
don't think
shit.
Jay getting hot right now. I think it's too much going on.
I got the joint with the date,
he got enough
everything.
time.
Like, yo, this was way before Roca-fella. This was my joint. Like I said, everybody keep acting like they don't know the story. I was in there working on that myself. You know what I'm saying? We thinking Love of My Niggas was gonna go on the compilation album. That's what Dynasty was supposed to be.
Yeah.
One, he needed a single. Once he got give it to me, oh, that changed all around. And it's his album. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, you know, that Playboy. So
you made that verse.
The hook, yeah, that was already that comes straight out of Philadelphia.
And that's
some of Philadelphia's finest.
What's the hook again?
Some of Philadelphia's finest.
What's the hook again?
Give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty, that good. I was even that sexy.
I was like 6 years old. That was my favorite.
Yo,
There we go. There we go.
Funk that sweet,
I mean, that sexy sex. That's that sexy sex. Technically, give it to me. Give it to me. Like, give it to me. Don't try to act like they ain't be me. Cool out.
I think that's one of his biggest joints, though. I think that's one of his
real rap, and that's why I think a lot of people was passionate about me addressing it. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, why you ain't, you know? Man, you got to. But I think when we going through what we going through, we trying to find balance. When you ain't first, we look like, you know, that thing where we got you either hater or you jealous. If we, you know what I'm saying? You know how they think. So we like, all right, then they already dropped it. So that's why I did my thing. I'm like, damn, jealous and hating. That look nutty though. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on legally? You see what I'm saying?
You didn't have your right publishing or what happened?
Even if I didn't, I was setting it up. But you know, when them contract, when you do them kind of records, even if he kept the publishing, it's performing rights and all that kind of stuff. You be on them Jones because I'm on Saturday Night Live. I'm on NBC, BET, ABC. What else? Chris Rock. I'm on all these Jones. This ain't a game. Like, come on, that's me. And you gotta sign stuff, so that's me. You see what I'm saying? So whatever business y'all ain't had right, they had nothing to do with me. You was supposed to have it right, so now I'm sitting back like, okay.
Damn, man. Listen.
However, you paved the way. That paved the way for people
that birthed us.
Today, because listen, and it was. I know people love me for Tales of a Hustler, but this was a great record in the party world. It wasn't just So we ain't looking at it as like, you know, a little sexy, but all that at the end of the day, man, it's radio. It wasn't nothing negative, so I don't even get the stigma behind it. Plus, y'all hired us to come do a job like that anyway, so.
Shit. How was it? How was it during? How was it during the time when that happened and Jay picked that shit up? How did the other state property members feel? Like, was it a little like jealousness in that? You know what I mean?
We got into little scuffles and stuff like that, you know. Like Mac, shout out to Mac and shit. They be knowing what's going on. Mac, like we went through some stuff like that, but it wasn't jealous. It was just like, come on, God. Well, it seemed like some of that stuff people would get mad, but we got to work together. That's why I couldn't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I got love for him because he was a brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I never understood. So that's why, you know, because when you read and say like you studying something too, this would be freaking me out. We had to study. We had studied this, you know, and study this, and this is what we supposed to abide by and guide by. When it ain't going on like that, I fall all the way back because I be like, oh, I can't be affiliated with something that look like a contradiction or is hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? So I just fall all the way back and I get in my zone. It ain't that I'm giving up on the Lord, the guys, and the religion. No, it just be like, damn, man, as one, we just look jacked. That's why the jack us up as a people. If it's 7 of us and we supposed in position to take care of something. So that's what, but jealousy and all that, what? And I don't think they was jealous. They put their album out. That's why I ain't get. I mean, it was on song. I was songs that was done that I was on that they ain't put me. You know what I'm saying? They know who it is, and it was like, damn. It was records that was done, and the guys didn't put me on the record, and I'm like, damn, man, that could have helped my career. This is my career. This ain't the hood. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I guess people were doing what they had to do to get there. So that's why I'm glad I did have some ghetto in me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some ghetto.
Because we knew how to hustle. We come back and sell a CD. I'm in Miami now. Y'all done signed. I'm signed to Roca-fella. So I can sell a CD in Miami. I can sell a CD. I'm meeting people now. I can hustle to them. I can print my own, do my own proposals. And we get into it. So it's like, that's why the jealousy and stuff, I'm looking at them like, that looks stupid, because that's how I would, that's the kind of stuff I ain't want to be seen like, you know what I'm saying? So, because you know everybody got a fear. So they be like, man, I don't want to be seen as no hater, you know what I'm saying? We from Philly. We from Philly. That's how I was telling them. It wasn't just West Side up there. It was like, damn, man, and somebody try to make me go at my homie. No, I really rated that.
Yeah.
Man, we got real stuff jumping off.
You feel like rock stars?
I did sometime when I did my shows. I ain't gonna, cause one time they told me nobody knew me. It was only been 5 states and all that. So that's why I'm so glad that we can have these relationships. Like I laughed today, me and Dame be on the line and stuff like that. Hov won't pick up.
He not gonna pick
Dame
up.
talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Pick the phone
Dame
up,
talk
nigga.
to me. The Hov don't pick. I gotta say what up to Biggs too, cause I ain't gonna hold you. Biggs shouted out to me, but at the end of the day, man, those guys, we had some incredible times. You know what I'm saying? It's just that business, man. It's a mug, man.
And I feel like that's what we all lack in Philly coming up and shit like that. The business part and shit like that, which we gotta get better on doing.
Right.
But
making sure we are. If you got the brains on it, you educated on me, you back me, man. You you the muscle, you make sure that don't, because if I keep getting caught, now we dealing with words like liability. You ain't an asset no more, you know. And they telling you humble yourself, and then that might freak some people out because you like, what I ain't doing nothing. And then you turn and say, you dig where I'm coming from? So all that kind of stuff, and that's why it's important to have people around you because they can turn into a mental health problem.
Shit, man. When did the acting come in play? Because we can say, all right. Oh, go ahead, bro. Go shoot out. Nah, shoot out for real.
I was just gonna say, like, how long it take them to...
Hold up, what happened?
Shit.
Hold up, what happened?
Oh, man, shit. You might as well take a little, I mean, this one's special. All right, that's good. That's good. Little joint.
Right.
But yeah, cause let's put rapping to the side real quick.
Right. Okay.
You one of the, like when it comes down to Philly,
Right.
you one of the top dogs when it comes down to the interacting world. Movies all in one and shit like that.
That's why
Where'd
I
that
was doing
come
my
from?
monologue. You see my monologue lately?
I
think I ran
see
that.
you
think
on the
he
gram.
Listen, acting up. Listen, that right there, man. Now that's what I'm. Another part with that, they was telling us we would never make it in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Because they was telling us the actors was saying, no, the rappers ain't they not accepted. So I ain't never jumped right in the bed. Now, Dame, we was privileged on that end. Like, all right, we got a movie department. So Dame got Dame Dash Film. So now we're a little privileged in this department. But what I did do, just in case, is go and do acting classes with my acting coach, Tracy Moore Maribel out in Brooklyn. I actually been doing them lately with her since my monologue has been jumping off like that, just to get that back under my belt. So that's another thing people don't understand. I invested back into me to do that. You understand where I'm coming from? So I wasn't just taking my money jacked up. I know everybody know the stories about me, like Speezy running around here acting up, but I still was investing. You understand where I'm coming from? Into me, you know what I'm saying? The flesh, what I believe in, this mind, my activities, what I got going on. But that was a definitely good look with them. But since they said what they said, I was like, let me just hone this so when I step there, they can respect us. Yeah, because I don't want to go nowhere feeling disrespected. You know what I mean?
Shit. Well, you had it down with Page State Property 1. The movie was
Baby Boy.
Baby Boy.
has
What?
a ride.
Nigga.
They won't let. That's the character. I'll be like, they won't let me change. I'm like, man, I gotta try. You don't know nothing else. I tried. Sure looks good. I tried Expendables. I tried a few other Jones. I was somebody's husband. I'm like, they do not talk about these Jones. I'm like, yo, this Baby Boy.
Baby Boy.
All right. I'm like, that's Baby Boy. You know.
Shit.
That's happened to a lot of people though. Like Cat Williams, they still see.
Right.
Money Mike.
From Money Mike, but he was the shit in that role. But Cat ain't dumb. Cat played a position in everything.
How many movies you did?
I'm at like 18 now, man.
Damn.
I'm at like 18. Yep.
18 movies.
Yep. Yeah.
That State Property, like, what the fuck did that come from? The movie,
That's from JBM. He went. Dame went
really
to go get the
JBM,
right.
Joe?
Dame sat down with Aaron Jones, and it's something like that, and he was trying to get the rights to a story, but Aaron probably couldn't bust. He said, I think he couldn't bust the movie because he had life. No, he actually ready to get the chair. So I think the government was like, nah.
Get down and lay down, JBM.
Like in the chair.
Yeah, he's on death row.
Yeah, I didn't know that was the State Property. Oh, damn, I didn't know.
Yeah,
All right, that's why.
JBM.
Yeah, damn, that was that. All right, that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you got that script.
No, I didn't know it was about them yet. I didn't know it was about them. You know, we knew about the story. We rapping, you know. people say, I said, because remember I was like, it's a JBM reunion. And I know this because, you know, that went on and that's a history, that's hood history. You know, hood history and other history is two different histories. It's two different. So we knew hood history. So if you say come and talk some shit, I'm going to talk some shit. So that's why everybody was talking. You were running the stories, they be talking about another guy from the hood doing. I said, I didn't know they mentioned me in these type of articles and stuff like that. But they was the hood histories that was going on, so we knew it. And we was talking about, but we also know we got to transition, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we on our joint, but we hearing different stuff from the other side. So we like, damn, man. So you do got to try to transition into a person. But like you said, y'all, like I said, we was kids, you know what I'm saying? So we got to turn from boys to men. And that's all it was, but you know, and we not born with silver spoons in our mouth, so it's you know, it's easier said than done.
We ain't even got a spoon.
Right, we ain't even got a spoon. We ain't even got a spoon, so it's easier said than done. So when we get there, we want to enjoy it in the first, and we want to try to help people. So we gonna eventually, you know, naturally we screw up. Naturally, because we want to do everything. Because guess what? The house are already ripped apart. So now so guess what? Now I can't be with my kids and hang with my kids because I got the adult job to try to take care of them. That's how we gotta get. That's why I gotta get right. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's another reason this deeper than just people talking about rap. You know what I'm saying? This is a situation that gotta get under control. And them as grown, mature men that was conscious about what's going on. You know, we gotta y'all do right. That's the challenge. Just do right.
100%.
What money better, the rap or the act?
Right.
I can't really give you a real answer on the music side thing, being as though it should have been better money. And on the movies, I just feel like they treated me better because I'm a SAG union, and after this time,
You a SAG
it's a
union
single,
member?
then it's a double, So now I'm learning more. I'm getting educated on more stuff because, like I said, if you don't hear from me, I'm in the cut. I'm probably taking care of the things I was missing out on. That's why when I went back to school and all that, if people don't know that, now I'm taking a break and try to go do some things that I feel like it was about what I wanted. You understand where I'm coming from?
100%.
That's why another reason you won't hear me arguing about that kind of stuff because so I'm sure I'm leading by example on the comm too.
And that's how you gotta do it. We don't never see Sparks
because
going
you
at
keep
this
making
nigga.
it about the money and stuff like that, but it's about bills. We ain't talking about $1 trillion, but you know the public get involved and you know how the people be. But
listen, because everybody don't know what a SAG union member is, right?
Right.
Can you explain that, or at least tell them like what it takes to become that?
Well, you got to register. You go and get your SAG registration. You're not gonna get right there, but because my first movie, you gonna work. You gonna have to grind. It ain't nothing given to you first. You gotta work. This is what people don't understand, man. You gotta give it away for free. Like some of the joints I've been doing lately, interview for free. Interview, because I used to be like, because I got tired of being in a non-conscious competition with somebody. And I'm like, all right, well, we going to give it to you, huh? we going to give it to you so we can get it out there like that, because this ain't, my life ain't based off that. It was, you know what I'm saying? We came from it. And I've been with a woman, it destroyed us. That's what happened. Because we come from it and it ultimately destroys. So what's the value and the moral in this? Because that can drive people crazy and nuts trying to get all the trying to be powerful is come with a lot of great power. It come with great responsibility, and you can have a reign. But it will come a time you might have to answer for some of them deeds you did. You know what I'm saying? Now, was they good or was they bad? That's all to be out here.
Shit, man.
Yeah, well, that's why I like to keep a clear conscience. You don't have me doing wrong. And if they did find me doing something wrong, they was bad people.
So Spark, can I love it that we finally getting this from him, man. I want to know, like, from your perspective, the split, like, where that shit came from. Really, like, educate us, please.
You know what? I said this in the next interview. I think it was when you got, let's do the math. It's a pride, then you got an ego. It's a pride, and that's exactly what we saw. You know what I'm saying? So when Dame Harlem and he Brooklyn and Biggs, I don't know where Biggs from, but it's them. It ain't had nothing. We Philly.
Yeah.
It's like the mom and the dad. You know what I'm saying? It's like the mom and the dad. And we sitting here like, all right, mom telling me about Pop, and then you grew up, you a man, so it was like, damn, mom. And I had a baby mom, she made some moves. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know grandma was moving, how she was moving, so I'm just messing with the elders. But when the split came, it wasn't nothing to do with us. I think them guys was trying to get their business in order or whatever. You know, you hear the stories in the interviews, and this guy didn't want to be looked at as this guy felt like he shouldn't have done like this. And I can imagine, but I feel like as a homie, when you lose them, you know what I'm saying? Well, come on, man, let's be honest. We all trying to put this mask on, acting like everybody's so rough. Everybody's so rough, but at the end of the day, you know, we go through stuff too. You know what I'm saying? We trying to mask and hide. This. That's what I'm saying. This ain't about money. This stuff is about who's in your corner. I'm glad that's what I like to learn with the people I'm around. You know, that who's gonna be there, the difference between the person from somewhere else and the person is, you know what I'm saying? These are things I was learning. So I ain't mind when people was acting up with me. It was giving me a chance to regroup and think. So all the words I was saying, okay, I will apply that.
Shit. Yeah.
You see? So it's records that I turn into an animal. You pick something, and guess what they getting? We not arguing about the money. Here goes your percentages. Everybody eats. You got your money, it's too much money out here. But we're going to stand on something. You see what I'm saying? We're going to stand 10 toes on deep what we believe in. The kind of business I'm on. You see what I'm saying? And that's how that go.
Shit. I'm just saying, just imagine if it would have worked too. Right. You know what I mean?
I trip on how happy we could have been. You don't think I do? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's why I was like, it was difficult for me. I'm tired. You know, like, because for years, you know what I'm saying? For years, I told him, for years, I said nothing. I ain't want to talk. Sometimes they say sounds is gold, you know. Sometimes you just don't entertain something, but if you feel picked on and bullied in society, you don't like that either. You see what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody just gonna sit back and take it all the time.
100%.
And sometimes you gotta get it out there because if this don't work, we gotta leave something behind so somebody can know.
Oh, hell
you feel me? That's that's why a lot of that stuff we tell them, if you document and you keep this and somebody feed their family, what about mine?
Yeah.
And you can't call it deadbeat when it's public information that somebody been really rocking trying to get something done to take care, because the first thing we got to do when we have, because when we was trying to figure out how we, can we talk like that?
No,
soon I bust a nut, we trying, but the soon you bust that nut, and you ski a little bit, and there's a whole life involved now. Now I gotta make some money, because them girls ain't getting rid of it. I'm having the baby. You like, God damn, now I can't stand her. But I got a situation. So it ain't about her no more. I gotta take care of this baby.
Yeah.
So now I gotta go get the money. This ain't about you no more. So I'm driven now. You know what I'm saying? That got me driving. Yeah, so it'd be like, man, that be real talk, man.
Yeah, man. I just remember when shit, you know what I mean? We gonna move on because there's so much to talk about the hit. I just remember the demise and shit like that. You know, if you look on YouTube, you can, you know, they'll take you back to certain, you know what I mean, vlogs and shit. That's why I'm so glad I had balance. That's why I wasn't worried. If you treat me right, this would give it to me. I did State Prop 1 and I'm a co-star. You see what I'm saying? And I'm the co-star, so everybody here y'all go. Cause now we ain't running ahead trying to beat it all. No, we gonna pay our dues. Now I put you in position. Yeah.
Now I put you in position. Now you owe me.
Shit.
You see what I'm saying?
Shit.
I saved your life. Now you owe me.
Shit, man. I just remember, got so much highlights, man. Baby Boy, when it comes down to it and shit like that. And I know you're gonna, go ahead, get your joint off.
No, I was just saying, like, so you said your monologue was going crazy.
Yeah,
so
I like that.
Back in the acting
I like
right?
it. I ain't gonna hold you, man. The music is cool, but that's not really.
Before we go on to the next set,
I got a song that I'm gonna do, and I'll probably do a single with somebody, but I like to help people too. Like, I like to be at the showcase and help people and get the artists out. I did my thing, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you do your thing, it's smart to just get out the way and let, you know, you get joy watching them win, you know what I'm saying? I help somebody, you know? You ever see somebody and they be like, there's something go through it and they build, it's an epiphany. You ever had somebody that had an epiphany, like, you know what? This happened to me. Let me just do something, you know, because they banking on you to turn to something they, you know, like them. They waiting for you to turn into what they are. But 100%. I'm like, hold up. No, man, I had an epiphany. Let's see. And then now we get it back to the evolution of what it is. It's going to evolve. All right, well, y'all ain't let them do right. They ain't do this right. Well, they mine. They'll be my people. They're my people. So now that's how you feel about them. That's the great separation.
I saw one other interview you did. It was like, when the guy, you know, when the New York guys like Cameron and Jim Jones. Yeah. I feel like when they was getting
they do that, listen, because these guys, they from Harlem, but they give me my props, you know what I'm saying?
No, salute to them guys, though.
Yeah, I gotta salute them.
Yeah, come on.
That's Jim Jones, Dame, and Cam, even if we don't see each other and all them years, well, me and Jimmy talk. If I don't talk to them, but I just start reaching out to them, but they still give you props. So it's like, I can't, cause I don't got bad blood with them.
Yeah.
Somebody beef is not my beef. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, if Rocafella in the beginning it was beef, but now when you realize it's like folks arguing with their boyfriend, and then you keep getting in the middle of it, and she keep going back to the main man. You like, it ain't adding up, man. Somebody got shot and all this other stuff based off this shit. You like, man, what the fuck is going on? That ain't a good look. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I'd be stupid to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, unless they did something that I needed to address, but in my case, they didn't. Yeah.
Shit, man, I would have been, my antennas would have been a little up if I had like a nigga like Cam Rhyme over us.
Yeah,
shit like that.
No, I feel it now as the fan, you guys are the public. You said you the voice. So at the end of the day, you can speak. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying back then at the time.
Me, if I say, like I said, I'm a hater or I'm jealous. Yeah. But and then it's stupid. That's why I ain't like saying, because I really fuck with you. Yeah. So I'm sitting around acting mad, but I fuck with you. Yeah. I don't know how to act like that. So I'm like, if somebody hurt me and you really try to, it's so crazy with me. I did a monologue the other day, right? And somebody thought I was serious. They pulled it, but I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I am. That's who I am. That's the personality. That's my personality. Right. But it ain't mean. It's just like, dang, man, you know. And when I'm with you, I'm with you. Mm-hmm. You don't find that many people like that out there. So when you're doing them many people dirty, well, you created that problem. Yeah, what happened when you fall on that? You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah.
You get it.
Well, so, you know, we social media today, right? You think that would have helped y'all or hurted y'all?
Today, I think it'd have been a good look, because somebody would have told us how famous we was, and then all that money that was going on at that time, they didn't want a piece, and they'd have we'd have been. Them, it was hard to keep. It was easy to keep us away from that thing. Today, so all this action, you know, it had been on. It's like you said, and you know, they're showing us the day of it. They like, and you know, and this one you be like, man, that was going on there. You'd have had to do right. Oh God, if you ain't got that, and somebody could go do some easy, like some stuff like you can't, you like, it's easy to do that. Like I said, and that's why I was like, you know, even if they didn't want to help me fight, if I'd have burnt bridges where I was from, nobody would have accepted me back. So I told them, and just another nigga, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? And knowing one day you might turn around and need him. You know, do stuff. That's like killing a man. If you kill him, you can't apologize. You can't say nothing to him no more. But you know, if you let him see another day, then y'all can probably hash them things out. If y'all, you know, if you've grown and mature. So that's the same rule. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, you giving it to us, man. Y'all already know what it is. Let's tap into the music side of things and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, let's get it.
Because you know, when it comes down to it and shit like that, we know what you bring to the table. When we saw it from the first freestyle into all, you know, the songs and all that in one and shit like that. One my favorite joint is go ahead.
Because you know the music industry going crazy right now. They going crazy with the accusations and all that.
Who?
I don't care about who. Everybody get accused at some point.
Right.
However, what's the wildest shit you ever seen in them goddamn, I don't know what's going on over there. I've never been there.
I think it was me throwing my pants somewhere. I was twisted out my mind. That's the wild. I think I was the wildest motherfucker.
You the life of the
I'm
party.
breaking their microphones. I'm throwing shit around. I'm having fun. I'm having the time of my life. That's the problem. They never really got that rapper taste with me. You know what I'm saying? Most of them ain't getting the rapper taste. They just hearing about it, and I'm upset. So I'm going back to the neighborhood. I'm with my attitude. So you know, I mean, it is what it is. You had to be there. So if you wasn't there, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. You know.
Them Diddy parties and all that shit, man.
Well, I didn't know them. You know what I'm saying? I never got to get the kicker with them. You just see that problems I was having, man. Nobody wanted me to party with them on. So I stayed in the studio. That's how I ended up on 7 records at a time, and with two verses in the hook, because I'm working. Everybody's partying. When I get there, the album done. When y'all come back after y'all party, well, the album done. You want to party all the time. I'm working.
Shit.
I know that motherfucker.
You see what I'm saying?
100%. One record, man. This is my everyday still. Like, if I could do it again, man, that's like, oh my God, you put that shit on right now, you still, and it like 2024, we still vibing to that, bro.
Look, big man, that record I was trying to. I don't know. I was in my bag one day. I called him, but I was trying to get a video shot for that joint. I was calling him like, but get me the business and shit like that.
So, and they called him like you home. Nigga, bring me the big boy shit.
Yeah. So I'm fucking with things like this. I'm like, all right, but that was a good. But I felt like that record though. No, all jokes aside, outside that, because that was my man. But if I could do it again, was so heartfelt. Like my grandma went, that was my road dog. My daughters and them was in it. And it was a situation where and people didn't understand I'm in the court fighting for this, you know what I'm saying? And then it gets to you sometime when somebody trying to make you feel like you ain't doing your job. I'm in there rumbling. And with me, I address it publicly, so can't nobody get around me that way. Right. I let it be known. So if I'm rocking with you, but I'm going, I let it be known, so can't nobody come behind you and tell you, no, I got love. That's Pete Blitz. So now if you need time to grow, go ahead, take some time. And then when they come off, they doing whatever they on, then you come back and realize, you was wrong and I was right the whole time.
Yeah. It is, man. That's a classic, man.
Yeah, that works to this day. Them, you notice we don't get to do none of these records, man. We do records. It's records like that I feel like smash arena. I be wanting to get these. That's why I was
y'all not
the tour. If we coulda, and like, cause the other joint I just missed the Mac tour. I couldn't even get in. The security wouldn't even let me in.
Stop fucking playing. You motherfuckers in Philly, y'all stop playing with my fucking man.
Yeah,
he paved the way so y'all can be in motion.
I said I'm coming through and I'm supportive. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Now you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, no,
what's
that's
a man
crazy.
to do? So but I made choices. So what's a man to do when that's happening? It's like, damn, y'all know who I am, but you acting like that. But I ain't arguing with you if you ain't paying me for it. So it's like, that's a unnecessary roughness.
I don't understand why you not called for them motherfucking shows.
I don't know. I'm on all the
What the fuck is going on? Like, why? I'm just saying. I've been through like the last 2 years.
Right.
Niggas been in motion and doing anniversaries and all that type of shit.
Right.
I've been looking for you.
And I be getting calls. People will call, and I call them. I be like, yo, what's up? It just be like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the powers that be, and maybe it's because I dealt with all the bosses personally.
Okay.
I ain't really deal with the artists too much because I was always like a boss. I was always an organizer and a lead and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm outside, that's what I do. I'm giving them jobs. I'm saying, come on, I'm dealing with the people I want to deal with.
100%.
So I kept that mentality. So it wasn't nothing I ain't never really felt the type way till I separated something, like it's something really transpired that way. Like I was separated from everything to realize it, because when you busy doing you ain't paying nobody else that much money. You feeling comfortable and good in your own skin and the people that make you feel like I don't want to be around nothing that make me feel like I can't talk to you. I want to be able to open up to you. I want to be able to kick it with you. If I can't do that with you, we don't need to be around each other anyway, man.
Shit.
And you trying to keep something away from me, no one. You see what I'm saying? It's another. Well, they grown now. My kids buying their own life insurance now. But I'm talking about, you dig me at the time, these was babies, man.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy right there. Shit. Because that's what the people wanted to see. That's what they paying to see, the whole state property, man. And you ain't like you was a third.
Right, so you get there and this false advertisement. It's fraud. That's false advertisement. You want the state prop, put state prop there. You know? We all done dealt with somebody we didn't like before.
That's the
problem. My baby mama, I ain't like her. I had a baby with her. I deal with them a lot. And I ain't never really, that's how the game go. You didn't fell out with your baby moms and stuff like that. You're like, I don't like her, but I ain't stopped doing business with her. I got to take care of the kid.
That's crazy. Because we see all the other groups do it. I feel like we only one stuck on that type of shit like that.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of people leave, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They make it and stuff like this, like we can't. But it's independent, we can. But if you know, on them labels and you dealing with them big names, it's come with a lot. It come with a lot. That territory come with a lot, But I was glad to do movies like Expendable, like if me and Major Figures was going through something. If, call me, my squad ain't tripping. They just try to make sure we all right. And that's what's wrong. Ain't nobody schooling nobody. Come on through. And guess what we did? We got something done.
Yeah.
Cause they ain't on that, man. I was never on that kind of stuff. If you hear about me doing something, it's cause you was out of pocket, bro.
Yeah.
You was out of order. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no one of them. I'm backdooring you, talking crazy about you. No, Cannon, no. I ain't on that. That ain't my MO.
I feel like y'all niggas took a bunch of losses too.
Too many. And people be saying it, and people really passionate. This week, it turned to a situation that we got love amongst us, and when people there's too much love, too much that's too strong for some people, and then y'all ain't even do the paperwork right. You put the paperwork, you gotta get that paperwork right. That's the problem. Now we got a blank check.
I hate that shit, y'all. Y'all niggas gotta get it right. I'm just saying. We want it. When it comes down to it, we want to see y'all represent the right way with the whole.
What's crazy is I want it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I can't get into the drama with it because it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I want. That's a lot of ideas I want to do with that stage. Now, the only thing about this is what I want to do outside of state property. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The theme and all that kind of stuff, that's the only thing that I could see somebody tripping about what I want to do because there's 7 of us, you know what I'm saying? But the kind of shit I want to do and show the public, it's going to be consistent to other people. And I'm going to, of course, involved if we got records, but I'm telling you, I got records of my own. That, you know, if you didn't know it, if you didn't know then, you'll be knowing that I do what I do. Get familiar.
100%, man.
So what you got like next? What's next?
Well, that's what I want to do. The monologues. I'm doing the acting coach session where I can sit with some agencies and stuff like that. I got an album I'm at a record that's done, you know. So we're gonna shoot on the 27th. And we're gonna push that, get some media blog and stuff like that. I wanted to get with y'all. You know, I've reached out to y'all for a minute. I wanted to get with y'all and all the rest of the bloggers and out there. I'm at the podcast. I wanted to tell them thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't with me. It wasn't never about the money, man. I took losses because of this. You know what I'm saying? It was never about the money. It was just people wanted to hear what they wanted to hear, and they wanted, you know, for whatever did that do for the satisfaction of them. But me, it was like that. I wanted them to know it's me. Like this, because people get caught up in the characters and don't really know the person.
Right. Okay. Okay.
They don't really know you. You know me. I through my circumstances, you probably feel like you know me, and somebody probably because that's how you know everybody wearing a mask. We all hurt in some way, shape, form, fashion. What are we doing about it? So that's why I was jumping into different fields, saying, "Dag, man, let me do some due diligence." Then realize, damn, it's a budget for that too. How many times y'all gonna tell us there ain't nothing there for us for you to manipulate? Public school got a budget. You see what I'm saying?
Shit, crazy.
So it'd be like, yo. We ain't here to take your job is that you work for us. We not here to take your job. Do your job. Do your fucking job.
100%.
That's it.
100%. It's so crazy, man, though. Like, you can really do your own thing and monetize. Like, we even saying.
Today, when I seen all this, I said, you don't need nobody today.
Yo, at all.
That's why it don't look cool. And that's why I ain't got to argue, because that way, somehow, it keeps going back to me. Because the person I am, the world ain't acting like this. Because of no reason, it ain't no mystery. It's because of us. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm coming from, we make this go round. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's about we screwing it up. We gotta fix it up. And that's why I be saying, damn, some of them guys, we gotta make that right. That's one of ours.
So
that's one of ours, Cannon.
We waiting for that. Another individual I see that you always was the mentor along the way and shit as they was coming up. Meek Mill, I saw y'all did the Streets joint. That movie was crazy.
Well, that's Jamal Hill called me in on that.
Okay.
Jamal Hill called me on that. I was going through a breakup. Oh my God, I was doing a record. I was leaking songs like Come Down and Never Marry. If you guys go and do the homework, I did that because I was hurt, but I still had some fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? I needed to get out the cubicle at the time. I was working down at UPenn at the time, and I was just going through a lot. I had a nice home on the hills, you know what I'm saying? I was busting my moves, and I just wanted to fall back and chill, and I was working because I wanted to take a break from things and reevaluate some of my life, but being as though all that controversial stuff was going on, and all that kind of stuff going on. But when Jamal Hill called me, it was perfect for me because I was taking my leave of absence, and I was like, you know what, just let me do something, because I needed to be outside again. I needed that air. I needed that night air. You know, and it worked out. And Meek was on the set, and I think Meek left after that. I think he rolled out.
What's the biggest check you got from acting?
From acting? I don't know. There's thousands. It wasn't too much.
How do acting checks even work?
No, SAG is different. Today is different. They offering me one joint. My last one, they $150,000. They offered me for the joint. But this independent. You know what I'm saying? So we did that. The joint. We wait for that to drop. Kingpin. They was like, 150 grand, I'm like, bet, you know what I'm saying? So they starting to talk good numbers, you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
So, it like,
Independent. I never got a taste of
the
other money. Like, you know, people getting millions, but independent ain't bad doing what people paying out their pocket for artists. So they starting to understand after so many movies. Like, hold up, you know, because SAG is different, but people can pay you out your pocket.
Shit. Yeah. What's your favorite movie that you did?
I had fun. State Property 1 and 2. That's my babies, because that's from. I had fun doing Streets. Expendable, I loved it because all of us was in there. Me, Dutch, Gilly, everybody was so many people was in there. So that was.
You said Dutch, Gilly, all.
Everybody. So that was near and dear. It was home. Shit. It was home. So to get that project done, that was epic. So it was one of them things going on, and that was just one of them things. But it's a lot. I had fun doing a lot of them. So movies is always fun, you know what I'm saying? You get it's different. It ain't the rap music. It ain't the rap world. You know what I'm saying? So you just have fun, kick it, and go home.
What's the most difficult role you did?
Which one? I think the difficult role is when I come out of the regular people husband, you know, working class citizen and stuff like that. Because you know everybody, like you said, I could get typecast as a Sparks. It's easy to lock into that. You know what I'm saying? When you doing them other roles, you gotta whoa, you know, you gotta turn to somebody else. You like, whoa, hold up, you know, you become something else, and then so that's why I like to take that you know, do my acting classes, and I don't mind investing in that kind of stuff because you want to be able to change into different people anyway.
Shit. How you feel about what's going on right now, like in the rap world and shit like that?
Go ahead. State Property. How long it took y'all to make that?
Oh, a couple months. We stayed in Jersey, Patterson, New Jersey. Was it a month and a half, almost 2 months?
A month and a half?
It wasn't that bad, about a month and a half, but it felt like forever. And it was a feeling, it was a good feeling, man. Like you said, we were so young and having fun. That you understand? These my memories I got that's vivid. Like, oh man, that was beautiful. Man.
When the movie came out, did it like take it to a whole nother level?
Yes. And that's why I understand about us sometimes. Philly was rapping. They was snap. When we did the premiere here in Philly, oh man, we had stuff going on, but it was popping. Yeah, you know, they went to theaters. We went to theaters. That was the first. So that's unheard of for us. We used to go into the Capitol Theater. You know, we run around the city doing movies and watching everybody else. Now we watching ourselves. We like, wow. Then, you know, still trying to keep our cool. So, you know, so we doing that. We talking about it, you know, we doing that to keep our stuff, you know, level-headed and grounded. So you know what it is. But damn, it was some stuff going on that felt good, man, you know.
Shit, man.
That was a different type of high, man.
Shit, I was overseas.
That was a different type of high. Yeah, that shit was everything. Young Guns and everybody was definitely over there. They was in Europe and all that kind of stuff. They had a bar, but that stuff was a different type of high, man. I was in different countries and stuff, yeah. But that was a different.
Anybody do no coke?
I don't see nobody. I never, you know. We from Philly. It was Zerd, you know, pancakes and syrup.
Yo, you ain't nobody. Off a white. You ain't sniffing nothing.
No, I didn't have no white lines, but people, I'm quite sure. I seen people moving their nose a few times. So I'm quite, but you know, everybody trying to keep everything under wraps. But I'm from the hood. I know when you're doing what you're tooting. I know what's going on. I'm from the hood. I just might not say nothing to you, cause we looking for what we looking for. We, you know, but I ain't dumb. We from the neighborhood.
Shit, man. Yeah, that's what it was, man. I mean, that was like, sometimes, you know, it's hard to close that chapter, man, because y'all really.
From where we come from? No, it's hard, but it ain't nothing. I think we need to get together. If New Edition can do it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Those guys had indifferences. Everybody was talking about, who else can do it? Wu-Tang did it, you know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang can do it. Who else groups that was together that was broke up?
You know why you can't do it? Y'all can't do it, all other groups could? Cocaine!
Oh, damn. He like that cocaine. He like that shit. He like that cocaine.
He know he gonna fuck with that shit when we go.
He like that cocaine.
I know we cocaine away from this nigga.
He like that cocaine. I was talking about Milk Magnesium. He like that Milk Magnesium.
It wasn't no cocaine in the Magnesium. It wasn't no cocaine in the two groups. It wasn't no cocaine in the two groups.
Back then?
Yes.
No, fucking with the juice and all that. Niggas fucking with the juice and all that.
They smoked crack. They said that. We knew they smoked.
That's why they done bend that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, the nigga Dame Dash, he was on his Billy shit though. Who? I saw this nigga Dame Dash. He was going to meetings and shit. Yeah. He wasn't playing. He was on some.
Dame was different. He was an Ivy Leaguer who stood for different stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he was in there. If he knew, as long as I'm an educated black man, you know what I'm saying, I could come in here and you can't bully me like a like a hood nigga. That's what he was on. You know what I'm saying? So that's where people probably ain't like him. He was rough around the edges, but he was right. He'd be somebody you would probably want to ride for you though. At least you know it might get the job done. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying it from a perspective when me and him had bumped run. No, not even really our team. You know, I had arguments about different stuff, but I respected his hand on certain things. You know, it's a lot of them that you know, I like him for different reasons. Even if me and Ho went through something, I still, he gave us an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Dame, he rocked out, and Big was the guy to tell you, man, do you? You know what I'm saying? You know, so I got something from all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you know, business is always something, but we watch those guys go through and hang with each other and still sue each other. So come on, guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Come on, guys.
What's up with Petey, man?
He chilling. I just called Crack. We was trying to get that Ring the Alarm song done. He was like, yeah, so Crack doing his thing. He had a beautiful little baby and all that kind of stuff. So he falling back, taking care of his kids and his family. That's all.
Shout out to him. That's all. That's what it's all about. And shit.
Right,
like
yeah. When people grow up, they be like, we listen,
No.
we gave you our teenagers, yeah. We gave you before we gave you our 10s, 11s, 12s, all our teenage years into the 20s. You know what I'm saying?
How you talking to us though?
How much? It's time for somebody else's turn.
I got time
I be telling people.
I got time served this morning.
We got time served, man. We got time served.
Listen, a lot of people don't know my youngin. That's your folks, Yak Yola and shit. They don't even know that's little nut.
Yeah. That's my little nephew.
He been trying to link us for the longest. So I'm gonna get on the joint for years and shit like that.
He pickled
man.
right now. Shout out to yo. He
pickled?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I ain't know Yak was pickled.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. You can see like.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
That's my sister's baby. That's my sister's child. Yeah.
Oh dang, that's all right. That's birth. That's blood.
Yep. Yak was out here doing his thing.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Some of us got, sometimes we got to slow up, and bust our moves, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I've been down the road, so I ain't going to try to school my people wrong. I'm going to stay strong. If I'm coming to you and invite, that's why I respect them. You know why I got here? I listened. I respected my elders, and I knew the repercussions behind things, you know what I'm saying? So I made decisions wise, and I knew what I could take, so I made moves that made sense. But I'm down for you know what I'm saying? And I still don't want to be judged for things, for people that use wrong, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still thinking about if I could do it again. So it's like, damn, man, we got situations and issues that we dealing with, but we got, because they family too. We dealing with people with issues, and when they leave us, we upset with certain people, but damn, they didn't die, we mad at them, you know what I'm saying? But these the type of shit we deal with emotionally and all that kind of changes that we deal with trauma, ties and situations and stuff like that. So like I said, that's what the foundation was built for, and all that cool stuff. So we could probably see if we can help and catch a few people, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna help, we ain't gonna save them all, but see if we can help some of them, you know what I'm saying?
What's some of your advice
I think that
to
deserves some,
What's some of your advice to them? We can look at, you got 3 angles of the day.
Oh, what?
Some of your advice for the youth and shit like that, because
I think with the youth, man, I think they, they need somebody there to kick it with and to be open with, because a lot of us, what's called peer pressure, man, is a mug, and just with the youth don't know. It's I got a homie I was just with today, man. I think he was 15 when they pickled him, or almost something, but he did 15 years. You can get yourself in trouble when one like what they remember they tell us. I'm tell you just like they told me. It's easy to get in trouble, but it's hard to get out, man. You don't want to be somewhere and you be stuck. You ain't like juvenile jail and all that kind of stuff. Once they got you up top, it's a whole nother ball game.
Shit, man.
So get some money, man. Chill, relax, get some money and travel. So see some different stuff. Expand your mind.
So that's one of the things that you did, travel and expand your vocabulary.
Soon I left. See, I was already leaving from neighborhood to a neighborhood, and then I went to Maryland. But when I started going to New York and seeing different things out the country, I'm like, whoa, so it do change you.
Yeah.
You come back and look at things, and you treat them better. So even if you at odds with something, it ain't tripping because you tripping. You just figuring out, y'all wilding for nothing. That's all you tripping about. Just ask.
Oh, shit.
That's all it be about.
Shit. Crazy, man.
That's it. Just ask. That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You trip about some shit, for nothing.
Shit. I mean, one of the things these young boys try to sit down and hold on to is the get back thing and shit like that, losing a loved one, and
the
having
revenge
thing and shit like that.
Right.
How you?
Let me jump in.
Go ahead.
Can you? How much beef ended in rat beef back then? Ended in dead bodies.
Well, we had stuff going on. I come from the Tupac era, Biggie era, a lot of people dropped in our era. You know what I'm saying?
No, we're not talking about like mainstream like them. I'm saying like
our folks.
Yeah, like
well, you know, the youngest lost one, and before I got there, I lost a lot of people, man. I was losing people even when just now when nobody knew I was losing people. Oh, not
just
the rap
regular
beef.
street
no,
shit.
it's a rap beef. I don't want you to.
Just us. That's all I remember is L.A. That's it.
LA?
That's it. As far as rap beef, because I don't think my beef was ever. You know, we argue like our beef was with Nas and the Locks and all them. Wasn't nobody dying.
Because I only asked that because the kids seem to intertwine the rap beef with real beef. And it's like when y'all was beefing with rappers, it wasn't. We ain't about to kill. We at a show.
Yeah. We see come through. It's like, all right, we make it. That's where I'm mad at because you know I was supposed to get more paper at them shows. That's what they did, and that's what Philly. That's what I would tell all Philly artists when y'all doing that. They laugh and get their money, and so that's a lot with ours. There's a twist to this about our OGs, everybody. Dog, we got some of them. We ain't held accountable. Some of them dudes are held accountable for some of their acts. Because it was plenty money to get, and then they testing people to see if you're gonna do right, and if you don't, they take it back. They pull a guy, give a guy, take it away, and then the next thing you know, them guys getting to $1 on us.
Shame.
And we sitting back, and somebody try to act like we twisted. That's why we looking at them like, all right, well, look up my joint, twisted. You something ain't right now, but I'm letting mine pile up.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, but the rap beast, we ain't really, nobody got killed with us. And
That
with Nas, I think, but Philly is like that. Philly is a really, very, very aggressive town. But but the aggression got to come with money. That's what I had to learn, man. I was like, man, I keep paying 10% to the police department every time I turn around. You know what I'm saying? Every time. And it's going up. It ain't dropping. Then the lawyer, every higher the case go, the more the lawyer want. Now I got my house, my baby mama houses, my lady houses. I gotta pay these bills. This is expensive. I need to sign for, what's the bankrupt joint? What's the joint 17? What's the joint 7? I'm like, I gotta file.
Damn.
That's how it goes. So you don't want, that's how they gotta look. They gotta look at it from a business standpoint.
Right.
They gotta start taking that and look at it from a business standpoint.
Make it make sense.
That's what they gotta do. That's the advice I give, especially. You gotta look at it from a business standpoint, because that's all this is.
Shit. So let's take us to the most legendary beef and shit like that. When you bring up Philly beefs and you know, history.
I don't know.
Y'all, them and Jay-Z. Like,
I
mean, Jadakiss and
Jadakiss. We had now that's why I liked it, because we didn't kill anybody, but you know, they're coming and we have to handle this business. So what I like about the guys is one thing that you see what I'm saying? Now it's like a double-edged sword, man, because we ain't under pressure. We know, because it's the rough ones. That's because that's what they teaching us. Go after the big ones. So now, all right, boom, the rough ones is on the way. Let's handle it. But I'm just glad that it didn't transpire to nothing else, because, you know, we met kissing them before we got there. And, you know, I think they understood business more than us. So, you know what I mean? But I just wasn't watching. You know, when you connected with somebody, it hurts to see one of yours take a fall. You know what I'm saying? So we wasn't really trying to hear that. Well, none of them, Nas and none of them guys. You know, no disrespect to them, but and it's for Jay-Z. So not just to them, they, you know, that was their stuff in New York, but it's Roca-fella. So we Roca-fella, so it's an attack on us too. And that's all it was. But we won, and that's the end of that.
We won.
Did they tell us that we win? Do they say that we win or not? Did they ever give us our props?
Man, come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
They don't tell us that we don't win. I feel like we won.
Y'all kicked their ass.
Yeah, come on now.
Yo, that shit was legendary.
And it was kissing them. And I respect them at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because them guys wasn't backing down, you know? And Nas attacked Hov like viciously. So them guys, they stood their ground. So, you know, I can respect it. Me and Styles, he had shout me out, say, "What's up, young king?" And I holler back. You know, it was one of them things like, you know, we went at it, and it was a good thing. We came out, and nothing but a celebration.
That's all what it is. We can talk on the podcast about it now.
Right, we still here.
We still here. Shit, man.
We all still here was the key word.
Right.
Y'all still here. You feel me? They don't go drop each other. They don't go diss each other.
Right.
Dead folks. It's entertainment.
That's what you gotta learn. That's what you, or you be entertainment to somebody on a regular. You know how they get in there, and you be entertaining dead, and your folks be reading, and they don't understand the trauma. I told them, man, what do you say to a woman that just lost her only son to the game and a gun and said, "Mommy, I'm a rap." That's the worst. And then you young, but you upset watching it, and then you feel responsible. You understand? But then it's a cycle.
Shit, man, and that's coming from Philly. It's just like we all get hit with it and shit like that.
But we gotta have a solution for it. If these guys want to come in, give them boot camp. You know what I'm saying? Give them boot camp. Send them up to the mountains and stuff like that, so they get this.
So you're saying you agree with Uncle Lawler slapping the fuck?
Who slapped them?
Right out of their stupid ass. Get them boot ass of Phoenixville, Smithfield, Campbell, Forest, Rock. You all be on testimony, Frankville.
Right, that's all states.
Somerset. One of them recreation centers.
Right.
You okay with them going up there for a little while? If they deserve it.
If they deserve it, so they can learn. You know that everybody that went away come back.
They come back there with them.
So it's like if you don't got it, it's easy to be on go if you don't know what you on your way to. So ain't nobody schooling them. So it's like, but people like us, we was prepped, we knew. So we knew, all right, you gotta take a punch, you gotta be ready. Sure. You see what I'm saying? You gotta get into all this stuff. You ain't just had no gat and going to jail. Sure. So, we was different. It was a different time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was a different time. But
man.
Jail, that's what I'm saying. They get that discipline, they come up there. Them real G's really ain't playing. That's the problem with our fathers being. Now you on a different playing field.
You feel like
I'm glad to have my OG punch me upside the head, have my best, people putting pistols. It humbled me and it got me. So by the time I got to Rocafella, it was a cakewalk. I deserved everything supposed to get, all my cash, and this wasn't greed. You know what I'm saying? They started telling me what money mark. I know I'm way going. You see what I'm saying? I know I'm in Pluto. We know this. But hey, publicly, that's rapid taste. So we can know what we going, what's going on.
Shit. You giving it to us all Jews and shit like that.
I'm really glad you said that because you might not know I got another podcast where
Box 29.
Yeah, Box 29 News, where I was just getting them on a straight raw game like that.
Right,
like, nigga,
right.
You will go upstate.
Right.
No matter if you know it or not, if you play the game, you will go up there.
Right,
Like,
that's a different ball game.
So then somebody called me.
Different ball game.
My homie cousin called my homie. My homie called me, put us in 3 ways. He was trying to convince me that, no, bro, you shouldn't be sending them. Don't be trying to tell them they going upstate. Like, well, we got to find another solution. I said, hold on, we got 3 niggas on the phone right now, been upstate. We all changed our life. Don't sound like upstate that bad.
Right, everybody learn. That's what, listen, when somebody is getting away with something for so long and he doesn't know consequences behind it, he don't understand a chill button. You gotta, you have to understand that the energy we dealing with is either because somebody ain't live that way, so he trying to act like this, and the other one that know it, he, you know what I'm saying? It's a different ball game. So if a nigga acting stunting on you, acting like he better, and he ain't had his humble button pushed yet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody take him off his high horse yet. So that's why you deal with that. But until he go, so that's why, and so if we sitting back wishing, we can't wish it, but if you keep running down that road, eventually you're gonna run into the brick wall and understand what it's like to be these kind of people. Or us, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? The people that had to suffer and go through all that. Until you realize who we are, you could never understand who we are because you wasn't there under these conditions and living. You wasn't there. And or went through all this traumatizing things, or the things that come with correctional. You see what I'm saying?
Giving it to us, man. Giving it to us, man. You one of the individuals that struggle with drug addiction too. Me, myself too. Like,
For
you know what I mean?
Plenty drugs. Because not only that, we mass and stuff. We still in the hood going through stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because now the first thing that people want to go through you, so we going at it too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
But I ain't really letting nobody just get out on me. You see what I'm saying? So but it's things, it's times that I was always one mistake away from them Jones. Just But I'm trying. Every time you see me in front of the judge, I'm like, Yana, man. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to work, Yana. I'm working. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to educate Yana. They trying to pull any pistols. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? So I'm just saying, Yana, don't act like I'm just the guy running around all willy-nilly drawing when you see I'm trying to do something with myself. Then I be getting to jail. They be like, well, what is he doing here? Because you said if you want them, that's the Mirandas. You see what I'm saying? They're the Miranda getting married to somebody on that type time because another situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the universe be trying to put out on niggas. Like, yo, man, y'all tripping.
Yeah. Was you there around the time when Beans asked Jay-Z was like, yo, can you stand up for me and shit
I heard.
like that?
I missed that court case, but who was there? He the documentary. We can't support Mac a lot of time. Came, supported at the courthouse for him. All that, he know that, man. If Mac was locked up, I'd write him letters, send it. You know what I'm saying? He know this. But I wasn't there, but when that happened, whatever happened, it shocked the airwaves, man. This was news. People, I think I was somewhere asleep. Did you hear everybody? The news travel fast. I'm like, what happened now? So I guess he didn't want to be responsible for his criminal activity at the time. So I don't know what that was. I think it was a business thing where you got money while you trip.
But Hov ain't going to just take all the. I'm talking about when he was like, I'll take responsibility. If you take responsibility,
no, when you do that, because with great power comes great. So if you took that responsibility, I feel like with that situation, he would have probably had to take the fall. And he said, no. He said, rated that. That's probably what it was. I mean, from this standpoint that I look at now, nobody. We don't even want to be like, I'm taking the case from my man. We did that. You know what I'm saying? I took plenty of cases. That's my man. Let him go ahead, But everybody ain't riding like that. You see what I'm saying? So,
you can't blame certain motherfuckers too. Around that time, Beans was how he was too.
Yeah, he was in his bag. You see what I'm saying? So I guess because he was telling, because when you moving up, you connected. So it's like, damn, how many times you gonna take the check? So I guess that's how he felt about it. But
shit, that's crazy.
They had a different relationship, you know what I'm saying? So
you feel like he one of the ones that Jay-Z should have always looked out for, man. Cause you see that, you see everybody
with
talking with Mac. Yeah,
Mac,
even to this day, like
Mac had a lot of stuff. We had state prop clothes. We was doing cartoons. It was like I said, it's hard to serve two masters. Like Mac was booked too. Yeah. So them people, when they give you them opportunities, they be on your ass too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because guess what? If you call me today, like he said, you call us and damn, I gotta be on time, I gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? If we'd have put something on some shit like and paperwork and be like, damn, I need you here, I gotta show up. Yeah. So if somebody give you something, it's one of them things like, yo man, I need you here for this. You take the money, you gotta show up.
Yeah.
That's one of them things, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just like, all right, look, give them the money back. But once you negotiate that stuff like a show, like a concert.
100%.
You book the concert, you take a deposit, boom, you gotta do the concert.
100%.
It's after you write the raps and do the record that's different. There's a business behind it.
Yeah.
So
100%.
somebody pay you. That's what I'm saying. Time is money too. Yeah. If you want me present and you want me around, and it costs.
Yeah, 100%.
It costs. So that's what people you gotta understand. So that's what the part I can see if somebody doing business with people and you gotta calm down a little bit,
100%.
Yeah. So everybody don't want to at the table with the animal. I feel like nobody always sit down with the animal all the time at the table.
Man, we getting it from the guy himself, man. I want to touch some topics before we close out. Let's touch some topics. Whatever the case may be. We miss anything?
Did we miss anything? I don't think.
Why you thinking? Some fire topics may happen on this week and shit like that. Y'all know the first 48, you got Box 29, we got the Legend, Sparks and shit like that. You know what I mean? Why not?
What topics happen?
What you want to start from number one? What's the biggest thing that been going on?
What been going on?
The rap battle with Kendrick Lamar and
Oh wow, yeah, that was. I had listened to. I was driving. Metro Boomin came on. Yeah. Future verse was alright, but Kendrick burnt it down. Now who was upset? Oh,
Drake just popped out this week.
I heard he apologized. That was wild.
J. Cole apologized. How you feel about that? Like we can go with you and I'm gonna ask you.
Well, he's a little guy, you know what I'm saying? And he was raised up off of me. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
He was raised up.
Kendrick used to like my stuff. That's what I heard. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. And he's a little guy from Compton, man. So I don't know what happened, but it sounded like somebody pissed him off.
Drake just, he just shot out there. Y'all saw what happened. Shit going crazy right now.
He responded to somebody because I'm watching him and Rick Ross go through something right now.
All right, this what happened with that.
Yeah, I'm lost too. Bring me up to speed.
No, y'all know J. Cole, he apologized. He was like, yo.
Okay, J. Cole, not Drake.
So he stepped back. He stepped back. So what happened was Drake had shot out there. All right, Cole going to chill. I'm going to shoot out there. And he had shot. His disc was crazy and shit like that.
J. Cole's?
No, Drake.
Oh, Drake. Okay.
Drake.
All right.
Now, Ross.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, Ross, he wants some rep.
Right.
He jumped out on you the next following day and shit like that. You know, so you know it's Drake versus Rick Ross right now. That's what we on right now and shit like that.
Okay, so Drake and Ross. So Ross jumps in.
Yeah, drunk.
Ross has a new album out or something, right? Okay, and the beef is between Kendrick, Top Dog, #1, right? Drake,
and
Top
J. Cole.
Dog,
Yeah.
and you know J. Cole is Top Dog. And if you look at we open the numbers and the stats, so we know what's going on. So somebody, album sales wasn't up or something, and somebody was trying to find out about some because Ross, but he always does good though. Ross is a hustler.
Yeah, he is. We can't take that from him.
Did he attack Ross, Drake?
I think they had a little something, a little beef like behind the scenes for the minute.
White boy. He was telling white boy.
Yeah. But I love Ross this and shit. You know, Ross know I get to the point.
No, and he talk shit.
Yeah.
No matter. That's what the only thing about Rose, man. He got slandered, or then people talk shit about him, but he talk shit. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't gonna hold you. And he went up against some of the big juggernauts, but I'm trying to figure out where he fit in this because Kendrick had my attention. And I don't get into that. You know, I don't be dick eating but he did rock with me. Even he had so my shit is like if I say AI, that was my man. I've been around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I say these names, they rocking with me. It's a connect somewhere down the line about how they ride.
100%.
Right. So, but just to see them go through it is entertainment. Because a bunch of guys made some money talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
We need this type of shit back in hip hop, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Shit, man. I'm waiting for Kendrick to swing back. I'm waiting for.
But Kendrick, but Kendrick, you know what's funny about coming from our community? He made me upset that day. You know what I'm saying? I was upset. And J. Cole was a chill guy. That's why when I just be like, man, let me just chill because he can upset. He can cause a riot.
Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. Another topic, you can touch on this first and shit like that. He talking about
Prince and Mike, and I said, well, damn.
Another topic, Quilly, he just dropped. Quilly, I want to touch on Quilly, him and me. Shit like that. That's like when
I seen academics getting busy with everybody. I seen.
How you feel about that? Him, you know what I mean, just grabbing everybody and from the city and shit like that, fighting back.
I feel like he was attacked and he needed to know what's going on. That's a move that I think people want to just see. It's like something, you know, if somebody you throw something, you wearing somebody. It's like moves. I seen it, so I know about it. You know, you be like, yo, what's going on with this guy? You trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But. It's good for us anyway, because I seen Elliot Ness on there. You know, it puts the light on us. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because controversy sell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it put the light on to be out there and see what's going on. But I heard his point of view about charging him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it goes back to all that stuff about money. But it's a difference from the hood. Yeah. In the industry, everybody knows it's two different worlds. You know what I'm saying? So you know. Somebody tell you want your 2 kilo money, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. What they, like 40 grand now? I don't know what they charging for the day. But you know what I'm saying, where I'm coming from? And you be like, man, I got to bust another moves. The industry different. You can go talk to these big wheel labels and be like, yeah, I need this amount. You see what they charge, J. Cole, and give me 250 grand a verse. Yeah. Well, I ain't doing that, especially if you don't want to deal with the shenanigans. That's how they keep them out, you know what I'm saying? 500,000. You mean something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how they go.
Shit, man. Well, my thing about it, niggas gotta just stand on that shit around the whole board and shit though. Like,
which one?
Like you can't be going somewhere complaining about a motherfucker charging you something and shit like that. And you got a problem with them. Then you sit there, but you sit there and throw numbers at somebody else that's on the come up and shit. No, so you gotta make it sense.
Because you can't. It's contradicting
this is my thing with niggas.
Right,
yeah, this is my thing. Like y'all niggas can't throw all these numbers to sit down on this shit with the Philly First 48.
Hold on, see, I think you misconstrued what he said. He said he was already lit. The song was already buzzing.
Quilly was
going up.
Right.
The shit was already sound waving through the jails. The shit was already fucking
the
streets up.
I think what went home, didn't even cut you up, that he called him. He said he called him from jail.
Y'all believe that though? Them niggas been beefing.
I don't, and that's what the part
I be saying. Rapper. You gonna say that shit? But I'm just saying they've been beefing forever. Like
they never got along.
Forever, never got along, bro.
No, they did. You said the same last name.
And that was the friction had started from day one, the headshot days and shit like that. Exactly. They was never cool. It was always like when he came out with the Hottest in My City and Meek had the single At My Bad. They was never, you know what I'm saying, like that. I think this was something that Quill had this. I think it happened, but I think this is something that he had to, you know what I mean, definitely had to deliver just to, you know, make it sense on his side of him sitting down talking about that shit, bringing it back up. You know what I mean? But
It's still Philly. I feel where you coming from. It's the city. I think if they had the same energy for us to come on, because, man, come on, man. We can start a label, man.
Yeah, man.
All that talent, man, is all this money.
Shit, that label get shot the fuck up so quick.
That's why you don't put it in Philly. We already tried it with Black Friday, so we know what don't work. Why we gonna retry to live that shit? So we all know what work and what don't work.
Yeah.
Clearly, and we all know why everybody leave town to go and get their business done right. Yeah. So when we got this problem, why is we still acting like the fuck we don't know? You know what I'm saying? Where I'm coming from. So that's why I was like, you know what, with my label and all that kind of stuff, man, we gonna get a gang of crew and we gonna do this. And while everybody going through that, we gonna be busting our own move. All you need, like as a lot of people say, all you need is a few good men that's riding with you. And y'all, look at this podcast. I hear about y'all. Y'all doing what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? You can see the successful people because they got a few good people. They got together and they realize how they gotta move.
Real shit.
You know, it's an ugly game, but the reality is like, damn, you gotta buckle down. Some people ain't gonna make it. Everybody ain't gonna make it, man. And everybody else gotta realize you gotta take a job position. Know your position. Stop trying to be the boss if you ain't the boss. You know how many times I was in a situation like that, somebody acting like that with me, and I'm like, and trying to make me forget, hey, this is my shit. You can leave.
That's what it is, man. Really definitely got to support each other and stand tall together, man, instead of, you know.
Or if not, you can go anywhere, Hawaii, anywhere to just chill and bust your moves, and because you black first and foremost.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Let's be honest. It's just black men tripping, and I know the transition because I was a nigga too. So I ain't like I don't know what's going on. But if you want change, you gotta change. You only enslave yourself. But so if you want change, you gotta change. And if you don't want change, then you gotta recognize that some people just ain't ready to change.
Hell yeah. Dang, man, we can go on, man. What I need from you, man, I'll help you. You know what I mean? I need you to set up on YouTube, man. Set your shit up that you can give the people this every day,
I just
man.
tried it. I just hooked it up, so I got it. So I was just trying to find a proper help to help me with these kind of channels and stuff like that because I was doing it myself. And sometimes I get frustrated. You know what it's like trying to wear 99 hats, man.
Man, that shit
and
way
life
down.
hitting you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean, man. That's what when everybody ain't cooperating with me, guess what I do? I do me because I ain't gonna stress myself out and not live my life.
At all.
Nah, that's a fool. And it's like, that's always been me. So I'd have been a fool to change. Yeah. You see how my shit work?
100%.
It's like, you know, my shit's like, it's this and it's that, but it's, you know what I mean? That's how my shit works. So it'd be like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's just me. Yeah.
And we got you on here, man.
Yeah, and thanks for having me, yo.
Man,
This was a good interview, man. I got to kick it with y'all, man. That was like cool. Yeah.
Listen, man, this was definitely overdue. I'm glad, man. I can't wait for what's to come, man. I hope you look. I see the Young Guns. I see they about to do a show coming up.
Them May 3rd. So May 3rd, he reached out. I got to get back with them because you know them schedules. So I got to make sure we on point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hope to see
that's
you,
one of them things. Because the pop, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why that got to stop. Because we are a unit as one, and then they not coming out just to see one of y'all. I know you got your own look. That's what's funny. Yeah. So if you do this and you this and you this, guess who I miss? If you left me out and y'all let me out to the code, I am the street. So now even if I'm trying to live law abiding, then it turned into another situation. So just let everybody be who they is, and everybody understand, because that world know, because I've been out here working. So, but everybody understand, you know what I'm saying? So we got that thing going on. So that's why I be hyped when I meet him, just to go take it how I want it. Because that's a good, I should have told you play that one. That's one of my best verses right there.
Well, we going to get you
I
on
was excited.
Yeah, man, we going to get you
on that one, huh?
You know, you famous to the show now, so we going to get you on, man. Listen, man. And if they don't get online, we going to have that Omillo Sparks and friends. That shit will go crazy.
Now look, then that's what we going to do, y'all. Now boom, if this start going the way it's going, that's because I be talking with people, you know, they got their own differences out, but my goal is to get this kind of done. And even if we don't do no label with them, that we don't do this route, it shows we the OGs now. Yeah. So I just went out the other day, I was like, oh, okay, I see what's going on, everybody busting their move, but it's still people like, yo, we want to come out and enjoy ourselves, you know? Yeah. Because everybody done found responsibility.
Yeah.
So they got their things. So now what the grown-ups want to do? The grown-ups want to come out and play too.
Shit.
They want to come play.
So y'all label, fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's what it is, y'all. Another great Friday night. We got sports in the building.
48 for sure, man.
Yeah, man, you already know. More to come, man. For real, we definitely got to you know what I mean, get a behind the scenes with you at one of these shows or whenever you put your shit together,
No,
man,
I'm be
for real.
doing something. If I'm gonna be out tomorrow, so now I got y'all numbers. Because if this lasts, that's cool. On Sexy Saturdays, or I'll be moving around, bouncing around. But I would love to have y'all come and get this footage because you know ain't nothing like when we in the moment. We in the moment and we do that, and it ain't all what's that shit, practice and shit. Let's just go and have fun and enjoy, get that content, and we can holler. This is
down
how
with
it's
that.
supposed to go, man. You see what I'm saying? Why you think all these people run around rich and all that? Because they ain't on that extra pay. They I hate to say it, but they be looking at us like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I'm around, I'm looking at y'all, because y'all got the game twisted.
Fucking
I ain't
right.
one of them. I'm on this type time.
Yeah.
And just in case something transpire, I'm making sure, you know,
Yeah.
if I need to reach to the tower for an hour.
Real shit. Listen, man, plug your shit in, man, so the people can follow you and all that shit.
No, y'all gotta follow me on the real Omillo Sparks on the Instagram, and don't take me too literally, y'all. I'm doing my monologues and stuff like that. That might have been a real for me.
Yeah.
So you can follow me on the real Omillo Sparks on Instagram. My website is up and running, so I just put somebody. I was getting up and running, but I'm jjosparks@gmail if you wanna talk business, and I got numbers on the Instagram if you wanna talk business. Cause sometimes when I try to talk to some people, they don't get the right conversation, but that's there. And holla at me. And I've been all love right here on the first 48.
Man, we appreciate you coming down, giving us a classic, man.
For sure.
You already know, Box 9 TV, you want to close out and shit like that?
Close out for us. Go and close out for us. No, you got to close out
Pushing him to the left.
How am I closed now? This ain't box when I lose.
No, you
We get box. Wait on 29
I get it. I like it.
What is wrong with you?
already know, Johnny. Y'all sign in. You already know, episode 10.